Hey guys, welcome to Better Late Than Never. You're here with Cassie, Alice,
and Tanya
for our weekly night chats. So sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy.
We have an exciting episode today.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
So we're actually doing an episode that is about creativity, and this is actually the first episode that we're doing something related to creativity. Even though in our bio we said we are 3 introverted design students who think too much, but we've never actually done an episode related to design or creativity. So I'm really excited for this episode. And Tanya, do you want to talk about what we're doing today?
So we are going to do the Adobe My Creative Type test, which I found out about through Cassie, so I do not really know much about.
I heard about it through a podcast, and they did this test, and I was like, wow, this is really interesting. Like, I didn't know Adobe made such a test for creatives. It's a really simple test. There's only 15 questions.
Oh, wow, that's short.
Yeah, and then you can figure out what type of creative you are. In total, there are 8 types of creatives. There's the artist, the thinker, the adventurer, the maker, the producer, the dreamer, the innovator, and the visionary.
So exciting. I always like taking these tests, personality tests and all that.
Same.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to learn more about yourself, even though these might not be like completely accurate, but it's still nice to know, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna read from the website. It says, everyone has a creative type. What's yours? The creative types test is an exploration of the many faces of the creative personality. Based in psychology research, the test assesses your basic habits and tendencies, how you think, how you act, how you see the world, to help you better understand who you are as a creative.
These personality types aren't black and white labels. Think of them more as signposts pointing you towards your full creative potential. While there's probably one core type that best describes you, you may change types at different points in your life and career, or even at different stages of the creative process. As a creative, you have a little bit of all 8 types inside of you. This is so exciting, I can't.
Yeah, I wonder which type I am.
Yeah.
So before we do the test, I think it's good to read the description of the types, and then we can kind of predict what type each of us are.
Let's go.
So the first one is the artist, seeing beauty, creating beauty. Wow. Oh, by the way, like the animation is so cute.
I keep staring at them.
Okay, anyways, so back to the artist. The creative strength is ability to bring ideas and concepts to life. Untapped potential is becoming totally fearless in your expression. Full of ideas and visions, you're driven by the desire to express yourself and transform the world around you. And your gift is the ability to powerfully manifest what's inside of you.
Wow.
And finally, you're at home in a state of flow, easily becoming so engrossed in whatever project you're working on that you lose all sense of time and space.
It sounds very cool. Sounds very expressive.
I don't think I'm an artist.
Definitely me neither.
Alice might be an artist.
I think it sounded more like Alice out of all of us.
Maybe.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. It says the artist's biggest challenge is working through creative blocks. Oh my god. It says, you know well that in the war of art, fear and self-doubt are the biggest enemies. Yeah, that's very true, I think. I don't know. For reading the first description, I feel like this might be somewhat me.
Yeah, that did sound like you.
Should we go on to the next one? What's
Let's
the next
go.
one?
The next one is
The thinker.
Where is it? Oh, the thinker. Deep thoughts, big questions. Creative strengths, intellectual curiosity, ability to find and create meaning, untapped potential, bridging theory and practice, applying ideas in real life. For the thinker, the examined life is truly the only one worth living. You experience the world as an endless opportunity for learning, discovery, and truth-seeking. You're content to spend much of your time alone, studying topics that fascinate you and engaging with your inner world of ideas. Your greatest gifts are your sense of wonder and depth of perception. Okay, that's all for the thinkers. What do you guys think of it?
So I think for the thinker, the person tends to think more than practically apply those things. Is it the thing?
Try not to get caught up in concepts and abstractions. Great ideas are meant to be brought to life.
Yeah, they think more.
They think more.
The thinker.
Funny that.
I guess just like applying things into real life. I feel like I can't apply things.
Yeah, same. I don't know, like half of it I was like, kind of me. I'm a big brain person and I like learning things, but I can't apply things either. I'm as shallow as
I think we all kind of have a little bit of it.
The third type is called the adventurer. So much inspiration, so little time. Creative strengths, high levels of creative energy, spirit of curiosity and play, untapped potential, committing yourself to developing one particular skill or project. Fueled by high energy levels and boundless enthusiasm, you're easily inspired and more than willing to follow your fascinations wherever they take you. You're a fast learner, able to pick up new skills and juggle different projects and roles with relative ease. A people person with deep emotions and empathy. Adventurers are natural storytellers and performers. Do you guys think you're adventurous? It sounds like a theater student.
Yeah, I was like, it's really out there, isn't it?
Because it says natural storytellers and performers.
High energy levels and boundless enthusiasm could not be me.
Do we have high energy? No, I
No.
Like it depends on what. I think the adventurer is definitely not me.
Sounds quite outgoing, doesn't it?
Just like the animation.
He looks like a Cheeto.
It does.
Okay.
Alright, do we want to move on to the fourth type?
So the maker, committed to your craft, has focus and dedication and ability to achieve mastery is its creative strength, and its untapped potential is taking creative risks, finding joy and play in the process. They're driven, focused, and dedicated to the creative process. The maker has mastered the art of manifesting ideas and visions in three-dimensional form. Society greatly benefits from the work of the maker types, who develop the systems, structures, tools, and innovations that the rest of us rely on. The maker is almost always busy solving problems. It sounds like an engineer.
Yeah.
It's a quiet type. You enjoy collaboration, but generally prefer to work alone so you can focus on your own creative process. The challenge is connecting more deeply with your intuition and emotions in order to bring forth even more authentic and original work. And that's the maker.
It does sound like an engineer.
It did sound very engineering.
Not to put any stereotypes out there, but they like to solve problems, they like to build things, right?
Yeah.
And then they need to tap into more of their emotions. That's their challenge. So I don't know. I don't think I'm the maker. I'm a little too conceptual.
I think that scientists could also be this.
Yeah.
Right?
I know my left brain kind of felt this, but
I feel like this is Tanya.
Yeah, I feel like Tanya has more of this.
it's just because I'm the maths one.
Yeah.
And I like being alone. Very fun. The quiet type. Okay, what is the next type is the producer. Process is power. The creative strength is strong leadership skills, ability to make things happen. Untapped potential is balancing productivity with purpose. The producer is the quintessential doer of all the creative types. People-oriented, analytical, pragmatic, and dynamic. You have a highly creative nature that's balanced by a grounded realism and get-it-done attitude. A natural organizer with an ability to motivate and inspire others, you gravitate to collaborative and leadership roles. Your greatest challenge is anchoring your productivity in a deeper sense of purpose. You'll tap into your true creative depths when you can tune into the voice of your intuition and use it as a source of guidance.
I think I'm a little too timid.
Same.
Of course, I would like to associate myself with a producer who can lead things, but then as much as I try to, I don't think I am one. I wish I could be more like this, though.
Yeah, it's really cool, but I'm too much of a follower.
I feel like with creative projects, sometimes it's kind of hard to lead people. For me personally, I'm just but everybody kind of have their own interpretation of things, and I don't know how to make them do what I want or something like that. I mean, I may make myself sound confident, but then on the inside, I'm just like a coward who doesn't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
But being able to deliver that even though you're unsure of yourself. It's quite a skill, though.
Oh, I think I struggle with this as well because I'm the graphic designer for the society that I talked about. So I sometimes want to tell like for example, the marketing team or like the assistant what the style that I had in my mind before. But then I don't want to like limit their creativity as well. Like I really like their style. Like I don't want to like, and also I feel like my style doesn't look as good as their styles. Like I'm not a producer at all.
I mean, I think it's about like taking different people's ideas and input and putting it onto like a common ground.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. Like I feel like art is so subjective. And then when you say like, oh, this doesn't look good, maybe change the color, but then maybe someone else thinks it's good that way.
Right.
For example, like I'm working with Tanya on the template design for Instagram. And then I remember like just 2 days ago, I was like, I feel so bossy because like, so Tanya sends me some stuff and then like I give her some feedback and I'm like, maybe it actually looks good. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just so picky and stuff. Yeah, it's hard. Oh my God.
But I mean, I think a leader should have the qualities of, being a little bit, I don't know how to say this, but you know what you want and you know how to deliver it and you want to make it happen.
I don't think I want to work under a producer though, because like I want to do what I want. Yeah. Oh my God, this is hard.
So the next one is the dreamer, the power of imagination unleashed. The creative strength is connections to emotion and imagination, empathy and sensitivity. Untapped potential is using dreams to fuel real-world action. The world is a place of beauty and magic in the eye of a dreamer, where others see facts and figures, you see symbols, metaphors, and hidden meanings. You're deeply emotional and intuitive with a vivid imagination, the quintessential idealist and romantic. Think of yourself as the magical realist of the creative types. Like the literary masters of that genre, you naturally infuse your everyday life with the beauty and wonder of the imagination. Let your mind roam free, dreamer, but don't forget to return to the here and now. Very free.
Why do I have a negative feeling
about this one?
Yeah.
Why?
Like I feel like it's like you're dreaming, constantly dreaming, but you're not doing stuff.
I feel like that's me.
I feel like I have some qualities of the dreamer as well. Contrary to the maker,
yeah, it's quite opposite.
The dreamer is the one who is very imaginative and have loads of ideas, but then sometimes like if they get carried away, they could be floating in the sky and just, it says your biggest challenge is learning to balance dreaming with disciplined action.
Nah, watch this be me, because I can't get anything done. Not emotional though.
You're totally not emotional.
There are no feelings in here.
Like I think when I read the emotional part, I think I can relate to it, but then I don't think I am that much of a dreamer in the sense that I don't daydream all the time about ideas that I could execute on or not execute on, right?
No, I don't think I dream a lot. Well, I do daydream a lot. Like in real life, like.
So the next one is the Innovator. It says move, shake, disrupt, and repeat. The creative strength is the ability to generate new ideas and innovative solutions. Why did I say innovative so weirdly just now? Okay. The untapped potential is mastering the art of executing ideas. The innovator sees everything through the lens of possibilities and progress, problems as solutions. You feel most yourself when you're using your intellectual and creative powers to solve problems and dream up new and improved ways of doing things. You're here on this planet to light the way into the future. Oh, sounds like a scientist to me. Thomas Edison or something.
Wow.
You thrive when working in service of large-scale change and progress. Okay, so the challenge is beware when the initial spark of inspiration starts to wear off and you feel tempted to move on to the next big thing too quickly. Innovators tap into their greater potential when they learn to master the art of follow-through.
Yeah, sounds like a scientist to me.
Yeah, definitely like an inventive type.
And like doing good stuff.
Doing good stuff. That's a bit of a Cassie vibe there.
Cassie vibe, me vibe.
Yes.
Not like completely, just like that part of it.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
I think it's like a blend of the dreamer and the maker. Because the innovator has a lot of ideas. They would like to see a change like in the society or something, and they actually do it. But then I think it's the amount of ideas that they have that make them easily distracted, and like sometimes they might not be able to follow through with their ideas. So maybe that's what they mean by this. I definitely could not see myself doing this. Okay, and we're moving on to the very last one.
Ooh.
So the very last one is the visionary, imagining the impossible. So the visionary has full of big ideas, ability to see potential and possibility everywhere. The untapped potential is using your visions to fuel consistent daily action. You live in a world of infinite possibilities, preferring to see things not as they are, but as they could be. You know that life is limited only by the boundaries of your own beliefs, and you're driven to push the limits of, well, everything. Your introspective and intuitive nature is balanced by a keen interest in the world around you and the desire to contribute to society. Charismatic and expressive, you love sharing your ideas and visions with others and creating community around shared values and ideals. The challenge is, don't get stuck in the dreaming stage, visionary. Your greatest challenge and true power lies in learning to take consistent daily action to create the future you envision. Wow.
Oof. I feel like I'm a visionary because I think a lot about like ideas and stuff. But then sometimes I'm scared to do them. Okay, so we finished reading all the descriptions. What do you guys think you are yourself?
Do you want to start first, Cassie?
I think I'm a visionary. Just because I like working in teams and I like being in a community, and I like the fact that I can like contribute to things, but I'm definitely not a leader, so I can't like collect ideas and tell people which idea is bad and not. Yeah. Also, I'm like sometimes like I'm scared to like actually do stuff. I'm always scared of starting something. For example, like I have like ideas of like starting a company, for example, my own brand, but then I feel like I can't do that because I'm not a leader. And for this podcast, the reason why we could start it because I collaborate with different people. So yeah, I think I'm a visionary.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What do you guys think of yourself?
I think straight off the bat, I think I'm the artist.
Yeah.
Because I'm very, very scared of creative blocks.
Yeah.
I hate creative blocks. I remember when I was in grade 12, grade 11, I was preparing for my portfolio. And then like I was in a period of stress. So my mind wasn't working that properly. And especially when I wasn't having enough sleep. So there was this one time, my art tutor, well, he was trying to guide me through ideas and stuff because I usually have them. But then on that day, I didn't have anything. And then I was so scared. And then I legit cried in the art studio that I was in. And I felt so stupid for crying as well. Like at that point, I was just like, am I not meant to do this? Am I not imaginative enough? Am I not creative enough? Maybe like the previous times when I had ideas, they were all pure luck, and they were like because other people have guided me through those things. Maybe that's why I could produce work, but then in reality, I'm just not meant to do it. So that's probably why I broke down. So creative blocks are definitely my biggest enemy. I'm still working on it. Yeah, I hope not to cry or break down in the middle of my art studio anymore. Yeah, but I try to bring ideas and concepts to life, I guess.
I don't know if I can just choose one of these. Give like a whole ancestry DNA breakdown. I think I'm like 40% dreamer because I think of way too many concepts, but I get nothing done. But like, not the emotional part. And then a little bit of thinker in there because I like intellectual stuff, and I do like, again, concepts and stuff, like finding meanings to things, making meanings. The entire last brief I had a problem because I was just trying so hard to make a meaning.
You're like the recent design project that you did. It was like about the 5 senses.
Yes. Well, I only did 3 senses, but... And a tiny bit of the maker because I'm quite hands-on, I think. I like doing things rather than hearing about them or whatever. Manifesting.
I think that Tanya is a thinker just because she's very curious and she's a very sciencey person as well. And she likes to combine like her sciencey part of her brain into her designs. I think Tanya will get the thinker. What do you think, Alice?
Yeah, I think you are a thinker.
You think I'm a thinker?
Yeah, because, you like a lot of intellectual stuff, intellectual curiosity, and then you're inquisitive, and then you always try to make meaning in your work. So that's definitely it.
Okay. So we're going to guess Tanya's going to get the thinker. Okay. Tanya, should we guess Alice's type?
Yeah, I think Alice was right. I think she's definitely an artist, to be honest.
Yeah, she's an artist. She's the most artsy.
I mean, she's the art and design one.
Yeah, Alice studies art and design, and we study graphic design. And art and design is actually quite broad.
Very broad.
Like, the things that she did in first year were really, like, conceptual. It was kind of like fine art, to be honest.
It's pretty cool, though.
I think.
It's quite expressive and all that.
Oh, thank you. I can't take compliments.
She's really, like, fearless in her expression. Like, if you look at her account, like, she does a lot of video work. She doesn't, like, take videos of people. She is the subject. And she, like, she expresses herself. Like, she, like, eats stuff. She pukes stuff out. And then, like, there's also this one photograph of her. I think you had, like, a garbage can on your head, and then you did makeup. You're definitely an artist.
I agree. I second everything you said.
All right. Okay, what do you guys think I am?
I also think you're right. You're probably definitely a visionary.
Because I do see you as the visionary, but I feel like there are some things that you have. I think you do have a tiny bit of the producer, actually. Maybe not exactly the most vocal type of producer, but then I feel like you do have the traits of being a leader.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
I want to be a leader.
Yeah, because you're very organized, and then you like to motivate and inspire others. You like to collaborate with others, and then, for example, working with you, I feel like you're able to see things that maybe some of us don't, and then you can like effectively tell us. So I think that's a bit of you as well. Yeah, so I would say a bit of producer and mostly the visionary.
And the way it says, like, you're a natural organizer as well. Like, you organize most of the things we do. So you're very good at that.
Now that I think of it, I actually kind of agree with that. But I think if it's like managing a whole team of like 50 people, then I'll get intimidated. That's probably one reason why I don't think I'm the producer. But other than that, I think I do fit into the traits.
From those things that I said, I feel like she has a very strong potential to be like a full, let's just say, alpha producer. I don't know. I really can see you doing that. Maybe there are ways that you can overcome the fear of delivery and expression and speaking up. But I feel like if you do, you will be a very like strong and even intimidating leader, I think.
Intimidating what? Okay.
In a good way. I think sometimes leaders should exert their authority.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine myself being a leader, but I would love to be a leader one day. That would be cool.
Yeah, the fact that you aspire to be a leader at all, quite productive of you.
After like reading through all the types, I feel like everyone can be creative in their own ways. Like, you don't have to be an artist or like a designer.
There are so many types of creativity, and I feel like not one of them is better than the other. Like, they're good in their own ways.
Yeah. Definitely think you can train creativity as well. You can learn how to be more creative.
Yeah, I do believe that too.
I feel like the education you receive really influences this, because I feel like when I was in Taiwan, we weren't educated to become creatives.
Yeah, same.
When I went to Berlin, I remember people like raising their hands and then like just answering a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I really do think that the education really, and like the surrounding environment really shapes your creativity as well. Like, I think I was surrounded by quite creative classmates. So I was in Taiwan for my first grade, and then there would be like art contests and stuff, and then a lot of my classmates would join. And then when I went to Guangzhou for elementary school, it was a rather unconventional primary school. So everything was very, very different from the usual local schools. Like they value like creativity, individuality, and like difference in thinking. So I think I feel like I'm quite grateful in that they all value creativity.
I really wish I could be like in a more creative environment. I feel like my years in Taiwan really made me not creative. And then when I came here, I felt like my brain is dead. I really hope that it can change, you know, like...
Tanya, were you surrounded by creative environment when you were younger?
Up until secondary school, where I was like, they were like, you have a brain, you should use your brain only, you should go into STEM.
Aww.
Up until then, my pinnacle years of raising were quite creative, and that's how I managed to stay creative despite that, I guess.
Would you think you are creative enough?
I always feel like I'm not creative enough. Like, people do such creative things. I'm like, how do they do that? I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have the capacity for that, but I don't know. I hope I can gain it.
For me, I might have certain ideas, but then I know for a fact that my skills wouldn't be balanced with my ideas. With my limited skills, I wouldn't be able to execute my ideas on the fullest level possible. And that just frustrates me. So I'm just like, I need to develop my skills. But then once I've developed it to a certain level, then like I look for even higher like expectations. So I think the expectation part really is at play here. Yeah. So should we proceed on to the test and see what we are?
Let's go.
Yes, excited. I'm gonna press the button.
We're in. Oh, this is so nicely designed.
Okay, so Alice, do you want to read the first question?
When traveling, you always need option 1 is destination, option 2 is direction.
This is hard.
This is hard.
So destination means that you know what's the result, I guess?
Yeah, you have to know what the result is before you pursue it, I think.
And direction is just like an overall like direction. It depends on how clear the direction is. If it's like really clear, like for example, I'm writing an essay and I do all the research, I know what direction I'm going to do. Like I have the information, background information.
If it's literal about traveling, then I would say direction.
I would say direction too. Like I like to just go, you know? Doesn't matter where I'm going, just go.
Just go and then see what's up, like on the streets.
Yeah.
What food
see
is
where
there,
you end up.
Okay, I'm a destination. Like I want to know where I'm going. Like when I'm in a different country with my family, I like to search up the best restaurants and go there, or like plan out the whole day. So I think I'm a destination.
Oh yeah, we talked about that, weren't we? Me and Alice are like, just see what's there and just go.
So I really like to see what's out there. I don't know, I just feel like that's quite nice. I mean, it's nice to have a rough sense of destination, but
yeah,
in general, it's nice to just have a direction.
Yeah.
Yes. Next question. My brain spends more time in the zone or zoning out?
Oh, that's straightforward.
I think I'm zoning out.
I think I zone out.
I feel like sometimes I kind of feel like I can't focus.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I don't feel as grounded as I would like to be.
Like I'm there, but I'm not.
And I like change decisions easily. Like when I'm doing one task, I think of another task and I'm like, okay, let me just do that task now. So yeah, I'm zoning out.
Yes. Well, we're on question 3. I tend to see life through the lens of A, systems, or B, stories. What on earth does that mean?
I think for systems it's like more structured, but then for stories it's just like a lot of fluidity and things. And
I think I'm a bit thick. I'm still a bit confused.
Like a schedule?
Like, yeah, I guess like there's a certain timeline that you might have to follow through and certain things that you need to get done. It's more organized, more structured, and then more planned out. And then I think stories might be a little more spontaneous, and you like to expect the unexpected in your life. I don't know.
All right. So I think I'm a system.
Yeah, I think I'm system. I like to structure things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stories, I think.
Then again, I don't know actually. Like I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So I just kind of do. I like just being.
Okay, next question. Are you a ruler or a scribble?
What is that?
What's a scribble?
Like a little doodle thing.
So is it like ruler, you know exactly like the measurements and all that, and it's gonna be precise, and then for the scribble one, it just means that you can freely doodle whatever you want.
Yeah.
I want to be a scribbler, but I think I'm a ruler just because how I'm brought up. Like, I used to be able to draw really freely as a child, but then, as I said, like, I went to Taiwanese public school and then I stopped drawing. And then whenever I have a blank paper, I'm like scared. I gradually picked up drawing again by copying things because that's safer for me. Like, I feel safer that way. Yeah, I don't think I really scribble much. I think I'm a ruler.
So I feel like I'm quite similar. Like, I want to be a scribbler. I want to be more free. But I'm still quite restricted.
So when you draw something, for example, you draw the episode illustrations, do you just like randomly scribble something, or do you like plan stuff out, like search images and like...
I don't know, like I think of something related and I just draw most of the time. But I'll like get a reference image if I need one.
I think I'm a scribbler. I mean, as scary as it sounds, I like to go into a piece of drawing not knowing what I want to draw. I really like drawing with a pen, and then I just like do messy lines stuff and see what I end up with. Yeah, so I think I'm a scribbler.
I think the reason why I'm not a scribbler is because I'm a perfectionist and I want to make sure that everything I draw is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so the next question, this is the 5th question. I would rather be in A, a cocoon, or B, a beehive.
Oh, a beehive? Why would I want to be in a beehive?
They got honey in there.
Stung. A cocoon.
Who says you're not a bee in the beehive?
Yeah, that's true. Do bees sting each other?
I'd imagine they
It's
wouldn't.
so crowded.
So that means beehive is busy and cocoon is more like dormant?
Like you would rather be alone, I guess. If you're a cocoon.
That's true, yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a cocoon. Like, not a cocoon. I would rather be in
I'm a cocoon.
I don't want to be the shelter.
I'd rather be alone sometimes. A beehive is a lot of other bees, but I do like honey.
I think I would rather be in a beehive because, I don't know, I feel like being with other bees, aka other people. I think ideas feed into each other and then new things can happen and it's exciting.
I can't think of what a normal beehive is like. I'm just thinking of the Bee Movie right now.
Okay, I'm a cocoon.
I think I'm a cocoon.
I put the beehive.
Okay.
Ooh, next question. Dip your toes or dive in head first? I think I'm a toe dipper.
I dip.
Yeah.
I dip.
I definitely dip.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever dive.
We're all toe dippers here.
My biggest fear in the swimming pool is like if I dive and then the pool is too shallow, my head will hurt. I would hit the bottom and then I would die. That's my biggest fear.
God damn.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I think we all agree we're a dipper.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
I'm a dipper.
A chicken dipper.
Next question. My door is 1, wide open or usually closed?
As you can tell, my door is usually closed and then I lock my door a lot. So usually closed.
Same for me. Like, I just like my privacy. Even at home with my family, I like my door closed. And also because I like to be in a cocoon, I don't like distractions from whoever's like talking outside, like my sister. I like my door closed. Okay, so
Yeah. My door is closed right now.
We're all closed.
we're all door closers.
Door closers.
Not all door lockers though.
Okay, so the next question, what number is this? Okay, who cares? Updates are ready to install. First, restart now, or 2, remind me tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm definitely remind me tomorrow. I think I've pressed this for months or years now.
Same.
Me too.
I put off an update for so long.
I just saw it today and I was like, remind me tomorrow.
Yeah, no dispute. Definitely remind me tomorrow. Oh, I like this animation. It's like ice cubes. This is my question. My first question is always why or how?
I think how for me.
I think how as well.
I think why for me. I want to know what the purpose of creating something or doing something before I go into it and think about how I can do it. But is it your first question though?
So when you see an artwork, for example, like an animation or just any style of design or artwork, do you question yourself like how did this designer do this? Do you question like why they do this?
Oh no, it's definitely how then.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Like if I see an artwork, I would say how. I wouldn't say why first. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Secret weapon. Is it curiosity or is it endurance?
Oh, definitely curiosity. I have no endurance.
This is hard. I am a curious person, but then I can also like do something for a really long time. So I do think I have a good endurance.
I think I'm an endurance person. Like when I want to do something, I want to do it.
I think I like lots of different things rather than one consistent thing. So I think that's more curiosity.
I think for me, I do have endurance, but then I think my curiosity outwins my endurance. All right. So the next question, I would rather talk to 1, someone I just met, or 2, myself.
Clearly myself.
My God.
Who else?
Myself.
What, do you guys talk to yourself? Like talk to yourself in your room?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a psycho. And what?
I don't really like talk to
I don't
myself.
really talk to myself, but I think to myself like a lot.
Damn, I have whole conversations with myself in my Twitter drafts. Embarrassing.
I don't know. Someone I just met.
You would want to talk to someone you just met? That's bold.
Nah. It depends on my mood. Okay, I'll just say myself for now. I'd rather talk to myself.
So we're all myself. Question 12. Everything is connected, true or false?
True.
Definitely
for
true.
me.
I think it's true.
Okay, that's true for me as well. Next question. Are you a fortune cookie or a birthday cake? Oh, that's such a cute question.
So fortune cookie usually has a slip of paper on the inside
Yes.
that says something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then birthday cake is just sweet. Wait, it has a lot of layers.
Birthday cake it's
You
quite
can design on the birthday cake.
it's quite normal, but there's a lot of it. You know, it keeps giving.
That's true. And then like for fortune cookie, you never know what to expect.
Yeah, but it's like a one-hit wonder. You know.
I think I'm a birthday cake. I like to plan things.
I think I'm a birthday cake because I'm very predictable.
Yeah, I think I'm a birthday cake as well.
Okay.
Okay, this question is, my creativity is more A, method, or B, madness?
Ooh.
Madness.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You go out of the box.
Yeah, I think I'm madness. I mean, I still have plans and methods of doing things, but madness might be the one that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm method.
Me too. Is this the last question? Oh, it is.
Yes.
I tend to go A, over the top, or B, under the radar.
Under the radar.
Yeah, I feel like it's a similar concept to the ruler scribble question. Like, I want to be able to be over the top, but I'll go under the radar to be unseen.
In our graphic design course, some people can come up with things that are just so unique and outside of the box. They have like a really deep concept, but mine is just like everything I think of is just so straightforward, and I don't like that. So yeah, I think I tend to go under the radar.
I think for me, I tend to go a little over the top.
That's good. All right.
Okay. Time to see our results.
Wait, already?
Yeah.
I think that was the last question.
Okay. Da, da, da.
No.
Oh! What are you, Tanya?
Mine's right. I got the thinker.
Well, I'm a thinker too.
Oh yeah, you did choose a lot of similar answers.
I got visionary.
Ooh.
Damn. Maybe I'm not artistic enough. No, I'm kidding.
It's so artistic though.
I feel like if there are more questions, maybe it would be more accurate. I'm a thinker.
Because visionary is really big ideas, to be honest.
Yeah, big ideas, and then yeah, I do think so. But it says don't get stuck in the dreaming stage. I mean, I think I still execute on ideas, so I think this part might not be like fully accurate. I don't know.
This is so not me. Like, I don't find creative meaning. I find it hard to apply ideas in real life. Like, what? This is not accurate.
This is definitely me though. Mine's right.
Yeah, I guess it could be a visionary. I don't know. Because it's like a blend of a lot of things. Oh, wow. The visionary's ideal collaborator is the thinker. So both of
Oh
you.
wow.
Yes.
You
Okay,
work
so
well
what's my
together.
collaborator?
I was the adventurer.
Yeah, adventure. Oh, well. This is a little bit underwhelming.
Not the results you wanted.
All right.
It only had 15 questions, so
Yeah.
it can't be like fully accurate anyway.
Yeah, I wonder how they do it because there are 8 types and only 15 questions, and a lot of our answers are the same.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a little fun test, right?
All right, I guess that was fun. even though I don't think mine is accurate. Are you guys happy with your results?
Yeah, I'm okay with my results. I just think I do have the artist in my mind.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, some of the questions were quite vague, and it's possible to not choose the one you truly resonate with, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I think I would still recommend people trying this test because it's 15 questions. That makes it easy to do. Like some people like just don't like to do tests that have like 100 questions. I wouldn't want to do a test that has 100 questions. And it has cute animation. Like you gotta do it for the animation.
Yeah, it's so nice to look at.
I guess whether you are a baker, a scientist, whatever you are, designer, it's still good to try this test because everyone is creative. That's what we got out from this test.
Yeah. And I feel like creativity is so important in every aspect of life, different job.
Yeah.
It's a nice skill to have. And it can be trained. I really do think so.
I hope
agree.
so.
I would think to train creativity, you could like, for example, go outside, take a walk, and then take pictures or sit down and just do nothing. That could like trigger a lot of imagination in you.
Like the more you know, the more creative you can be as well. It's like you can take from anything.
Yeah, try new things. I think definitely helps with creativity.
I'm gonna start doing that, like doodling more, just doing sketches every day, just randomly. I think I tend to plan my day too much. Like I usually plan my day. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this much of my essay, and then like I'm gonna draw later. But then sometimes it's good to like have some surprises in the day, like, oh, like I just like suddenly want to draw and I just doodle something. I think you become more creative that way, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. So to end this episode, would we want to share our art accounts?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So my art account is, okay, listen to this very carefully. It's Alice with 4 E's at the end and then _art.
I think I'm tagged in a lot of the posts already, but mine is Susuyu, and I have another doodle one, but that's linked on Susuyu, so...
SUSUY.
Oh yeah.
O.
Yes,
right?
_ I draw lots of anime people.
All right, so mine is Cassie Lian Design, really simple. Like all the words are connected. There's no underscore, just Cassie Lian Design. And yeah, I am usually the one posting the post for our podcast. And I would usually link or like tag our accounts. So if you're interested, you can just like go to our post.
So I guess that's it for this episode.
Yeah, overall, this experience was very positive. If you guys did this test because you listened to our podcast, let us know what you think and let us know what your creative type is. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's episode. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. If you like this episode, feel free to share it with your friends and family. You can find us on all listening platforms, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Better Late Podcast to stay updated. Thank you guys for sticking around, and we hope to see y'all soon. Bye!